Hello everyone.
Hey there.
Thank you all so much for joining us today for Flower Friday.
Yes, we are so excited to be here. We missed last week, but we are back today.
That's right. We're so glad to be here with you live. So welcome everyone. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. If you are watching us live, just be sure to type live in the comments. If you're watching the replay, you can type replay in the comments. We are so glad to have you here with us.
That's right.
So my name is Amanda.
I'm Sherry.
And we are the mother-daughter designers at Grace Monroe Home, where we help you transform the ordinary home into an extraordinary home.
That's right. And today we are going to be making a swag. And it's gold, as you can tell.
This is going to be so fun and festive. We are using a lighted gold Christmas swag.
Yes.
So it's going to be blingy and vibrant and pretty. And so I'm excited about this one.
Yep. So make sure to let us know where you're watching from. I always get a kick out of seeing where all of you are from. So tell us where you're watching from and what is the weather like where you are.
That's right.
I know a lot of places are getting some really winter weather.
Hey, Charles.
It's
hey,
80
Barb.
here.
And Rita, welcome. Yes, we have not seen that
we
winter
haven't
weather
seen
yet.
winter weather. It's, you know, in the 80s here in
Alabama.
So, yep. Yep.
Hello, Stephanie from Michigan. Welcome.
Hey, Stephanie.
Barbara, we are so happy to have you
Barbara.
here with us today.
Yes, we are.
So we're going to have fun. We're going to be working on a festive Christmas swag. Now, what is interesting about this is it is a lighted swag.
Yes.
And I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but we do have this plugged in. It's a lighted swag.
I'm not even sure how, if you got the tape measure, I'm not even sure how big it is, but it's very long. And it, what is it?
Looks about
30.
Chili is 39.
39 inches.
39
yeah, so
inches.
it's a long one. And this one actually came from Vickerman. And it, as you see, is the gold pine. And it already came with the lights on it and everything. So we didn't have to add the lights, and so we are going to glitz it up even more, even though already with the gold it's glitzy, but we're going to glitz it even more.
And I think what's really fun about this too is that this is something we kind of found in the clearance section.
Yes, we did.
So we're kind of using a budget swag that we're going to really glam up and just make it fun.
Yep. Yes, we are.
So now we already have our bows actually made for this, and we made whimsical style bows.
Yep.
I am going to show you the ribbon that we use though, because this is gorgeous ribbon.
It
I want
is
you guys
absolutely
to see this.
beautiful.
So we've got some 4-inch, really pretty. Now this is also from Vickerman. You can find them on Amazon.
Yes, you can.
And it's a red velvet, and it's got rhinestones in the center.
Isn't that gorgeous? And then the gold on the other side. I love that.
Shiny metallic gold backing. Very pretty.
Yep.
Then we have just some gold. This came from Michael's, and it's just glitter gold. Any kind of glitter gold
Any kind
would
will work. Yep.
And then we have this poinsettia, and it's got the buffalo check.
That is
that's pretty. But we have my favorite, which is the Mackenzie Child. And now this is 1-inch ribbon.
Yep.
So we did indulge a little bit with this ribbon
because
it is
that
Mackenzie
is not
Child.
cheap. Yep.
But I love Mackenzie
is
Child.
Pretty, and it just works with this. And I like the 1-inch to do. I wouldn't want to do a whole bow with the 1-inch, but I do like using it along with the other ribbons, like in the middle and that kind of thing. It just really adds something to it. So
now this is Whimsical Style Bow that we made for this. You can go back and watch a lot of our videos.
Yes.
We make this bow often. The only thing that is different about this particular Whimsical Style Bow is the center, we left the tails long.
Yes.
So instead of having all short tails, we do have the long 1-inch tails in the center.
Right, and we did everything exactly the same. I put the tail in right as I was putting the loops in for this, just like we do, you know, where we put the tail first and then do the loops and then the next tail. I did the same thing with the long ones, but I just left them long. And this one I'm going to put right down here. So we wanted, since this swag is so long, we wanted to make sure that it was, it had 2 bows on it. The thing that you have to do, because this is already lit, and you do have wires in it, and we do use wire when we're making our bows, the floral wire, so you just want to make sure that none of the wires are caught in with the wire that you're using for your bow. So I just always make sure that I don't have that in the way.
So I'm going to show you some of the other things. We didn't show the rest of the supplies yet.
No, we didn't.
Okay, so we're only going to be making one of these swags today. I'm actually going to be working on catching up on some orders over here and answering you guys' questions, but I'm going to show you what we're working with. We've got some poinsettias. These are really pretty. They're very big, red poinsettias with gold trim.
Aren't they gorgeous?
So pretty.
I love them. They almost look like velvet. I think I guess they are velvet.
Yeah, I think so. Now we also have some other pick ornaments, some gold and red that we're going to be
and
throwing
both of these
in
came
there.
from Hobby Lobby.
And then we've got some red filler, some gold filler,
yep,
and then some red and gold. Maybe we'll throw in some black ornaments.
Some black too, ornaments.
Just a bunch of fun stuff
Yep.
we're going to be using.
That's right. And now I've got these tails a little longer, and I just kind of curled those up because I want those to kind of be out of the way. And I hope y'all are going to be able to see. I'm going to try to, it's going to be hard to see down at the bottom, but we will make it work. So the first thing I want to do, because these are my big poinsettias, as you see, they are huge. So I want to go ahead and put these in first, because since they are my biggest item, I want to make sure to get those right where they need to be. So let's see, I'm going to put that one right over here on this side. And just like we do with any of the wreaths we're making, you know, the Christmas wreaths, I'm using the pine to wrap right around it, just right around the stem, just like that. So pretty. This one I'm going to put down here at the bottom. If I can get it in here, there we go.
And so I'm just over here making some just traditional style wreath bows. These are all going to be the same for the project that I'm working on. So if you guys have questions, feel free to ask them. We're happy to answer your questions today.
Yes, we definitely are. And I'm just around the back. I just take a piece of pine around the back and do the same thing. Just wrap it just to make sure it's going to hold exactly where I want it. So I've got that like that. So now I'm going to go ahead first off, and I like to do that first when I've got 2 large ones like that, even before I do my actual, what I call greening. So now I'm going to start doing that. And I've got these beautiful picks. Aren't those pretty? I love these. We've used them in several different things because they are just, they work so well in a lot of different things. So
I know several of you have asked about our glue skillet. We actually get this question all the time. We use a Surebond. This is a Surebonder glue skillet.
yes.
It's made for glue, and it's almost like a little crock pot for glue, but it's made specifically for glue, for melting glue. And they actually make pellets that go inside of it. So we don't just cut up glue sticks. We use the pellets that they sell that go with them.
Yes, they're just like little bitty pellets, just like that. I've got a box of them down here because we you can buy them in like the little 1 pound?
I think so.
1 pound bags, but we buy them in like the 25-pound box. So because we use so much of it. But this particular one, because I'm putting it in the top, I'm going to leave it all together. Now some of these picks I'm going to take apart, but this one I'm going to glued together. And you see, I know that I've had this question before about the fact that I'm using the glue with the lights, and doesn't it get on the lights and that kind of thing. And yes, it does, but it doesn't hurt anything. You can still see the light through it. It's not going to damage anything. Now, you just don't want to, you know, take it right out and put it right up against the cord or anything like that. So you do want to kind of be careful, but it's not going to hurt anything.
For those of you asking about the Mackenzie Childs ribbon, we order it directly from MackenzieChilds.com. So you can order it straight from their site. Yeah, it's pricey.
It is pricey,
but it's like an indulgence.
Yeah,
we use a little bit.
Yeah,
a little bit goes a long way.
Yeah, a little bit does. I was going to see. Let's see. I thought I had the other out here somewhere, but I don't. Oh yeah, here's. We also have it in the. Let me open it so you can see it. This is in the blue. The blue and gold, and this is in the 2.5. Isn't that gorgeous? I was telling Amanda a while ago I couldn't wait to use this one too. So they've got a lot of pretty ones. Okay, so now I kept the one on the top large, and I'm gonna you know, all together, and I'm gonna do the same thing on the bottom one. So I'm just going to put this right on the bottom, and I'm just again using the pine pieces as my wire to wire it right on.
Ooh, Alicia says she knows people who work at the Mackenzie Child factory.
Oh my goodness, I wished I did.
I do too.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if that, yeah, I don't know if that would be a good thing or a bad thing, because I tell you what, I get that catalog and I just drool over all those things. I love it. Love it.
Yeah, I'd probably spend way too much money.
Yep. I have a dream one day of going to their big barn sale that they have once a year.
Maybe next year.
Yeah,
they didn't have it. They had it online this year.
Yeah, this year they had it online.
Maybe next year.
But yeah, one of these years I am going to do it. Okay, now I got that there. Now I've got some pieces that I've already broken up, so I'm going to be putting those in. I'm just going to go all the way around with this.
All right, guys, maybe we're back on now, hopefully.
I hope so.
Sorry about that.
Yes. I have actually just in the last couple of days complained about the internet. I don't know. I hear that everybody's having issues though, so I don't know if that's what's going on or what, but that's all right.
All right.
So I'm just still going around, and I just want to make sure I get this all the way around the outside of my swag. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just still going all around it.
And so I actually have 8, these bows that I'm working on, I have 8 of these to make. I don't know if I'll make them all today, but I'm going to try to get some of them made at least.
Yep. So, I'm just about finished with these all around. And then we can start adding the fun stuff.
Yeah. So let us know, guys, if you are making any fun projects. If you're making wreaths or swags or Halloween stuff or Christmas stuff, let us know what you're working on right now.
Yeah, I always love to hear that. And also, what are you doing for Christmas? And when do you put your own Christmas stuff up? I always like to hear that too.
Yeah, I like to hear that too, because I saw something on Facebook today that said a lot of people are going to start back or start decorating on November 1st.
November 1st. I've heard that too.
That's what I saw. So.
Yeah, I have heard that too.
I don't think I'll be decorating.
That's a little
November
early,
1st,
so
but I do decorate on the early side.
yes, you're even earlier than I am. We start Thanksgiving weekend. We use that whole weekend to do our decorating, but she's usually ahead of me in that. But that's all right. Okay, so I've gotten, I'm going to turn it this way just to, and pull it out so you can see. I've got it all the way around the outside. And so now I'm going to add some of my red filler here that I'm going to just put around. I just wanted to make sure, and this is from Hobby Lobby also, and it's a glittered red. It's in their Christmas section, and I just want to add some of that to kind of break up the gold a little bit. So I'm going to first use it right around the bow and just kind of frame my bow with it.
Yeah, we use that red glitter, Heather. I think it's Heather.
I think it's Heather too.
We use that a lot. It's a really good filler.
It really is. So just putting it just kind of in a triangle around my bow, just framing my bow. And I'm going to do the same thing with my smaller one. I love this because it's a great filler to use for arrangements as well as wreaths. And just gives you something a little extra to add.
Annette, the swag we measured, it's around 39 inches.
Yeah, it's
It's
a
kind
large
of it's kind of an odd size, really.
It really is.
You would think it would
yeah.
be 36, but it's actually about 39 inches.
Yep. So a little different, but it works. Okay.
And I love this ribbon too. This is really,
I know, isn't that pretty?
that's kind of some
that.
ribbon we've been hanging on to for a while. I'm glad we're able to use it.
I am too. I've been looking forward to using that. And these little poinsettias are so cute. They're just trimmed in gold, and I love these. These actually, again, are from Hobby Lobby, and they come in the picks section. And I love that the size of them. They're just so cute. So I am going to put one of these right up here in the top. And you see, every time I do it or add anything, I'm just using a piece of my pine to wrap around the stem. And so now, let's see, where do I want to put this next one? I think I'll put it over here on the side. Just like that. And I'm just going to keep going down, adding some here and there. So this one I'm going to put right here. here, I think.
So what is your favorite color combination for Christmas? I really love red and gold. I think that's such a pretty
I've always
combination.
really loved red and gold too. I'm just gonna move those out of the way for right now.
I did red and gold a few years ago.
Yeah, you did. I had forgotten about that.
And I'm still deciding about this year. I have not decided what combination.
I have
And I
decided on
usually-
part of my, I have different areas, so part of it I have decided.
Well, you'll know I'll do my
Candy.
my candy
Yeah.
kitchen theme. But
Yeah.
for my main tree, I'm not sure yet.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead now, and these are really cute. They are, they came in a box, again from Hobby Lobby, in the ornament section. So they're actually little ornaments, and I think there was 4 in a box, but they have little clips on them. And if I decide to, normally if I'm gonna use the clips, what I will do is clip them in and then just take a little glue later on a stick and just, or even a glue gun if you wanted to, and just glue them. Just put a little dab of glue on them just to make sure that they are holding where you want them to.
Let's see. Donna says white and silver,
Oh, I bet
Karen
that's
likes
gonna
traditional.
be gorgeous.
red and green. I love traditional too.
I do too, and now that my husband loves it too. He loves the traditional.
And Kim does every room differently.
Yeah,
Red,
I
green,
bet that's
gold,
pretty.
silver, white, burgundy.
Oh, now that's an idea.
Yeah.
I may have to do that next year. This year I'm doing all, because I do collect snowmen, so I'm doing normally I just do my tree, you know, different. But this year I decided I'm going to do my snowman tree. So it's going to be all red, black, what did I say?
White.
Red, white, and black. So that, my husband's finally getting over the shock of that, because
He's definitely a traditionalist.
he's definitely a traditionalist, and I still have to figure out my topping. I haven't figured out the top of my tree because he, like we said, and we were telling our Design with the Pros group this the other day, that he believes you have to have a star on the top of your tree. So I've got to figure out how I can coordinate the star and the snowman.
Well, I think you're creative enough.
I am.
Don't
I
y'all
will
think
figure
she
out
can figure
something.
something
I
out?
will figure out something.
Something
Yep.
creative.
Something, because, you know, I want him to be happy too. Because Christmas is his favorite time. So we're going to make sure that we get all of us happy.
Fortunately, my husband doesn't care. He says,
doesn't care.
do whatever you want.
Yeah.
As long as I don't have to deal with it, I'm
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Well, the good thing is that mine will, he'll do anything, you know. I mean, he'll,
Well, mine ends up having to help me put the stuff
yeah,
up,
he has to
but
help. But, yeah.
he still is good, and he lets
Yeah.
me do whatever.
Okay, I'm going to turn it this way really quick to see what else I need. I don't want to add too many and not have any areas to put my ornaments, so let me see if I got of those.
And so what I'm doing right now, like I said, I'm just working on catching up on some orders. I'm just making some simple greenery wreaths. And these are great. We make tons, and we sell tons and tons and tons of these.
Yes.
Because they're perfect to use all year.
Yeah.
So I love making these. I love that people can use them year round if they want to. So I make a lot of these.
Yeah, we sell a ton of those. And look, fortunately, they're pretty quick to make too.
Well,
The way that she does
when
them.
you've made them so long,
I'm not
so
as
many
quick.
of 'em.
I have to say, she's fast.
when you made so many of them, it's like
yeah, she can. She
a
can.
science now.
She can
at this
usually
point.
make 2 to my 1, but that's okay. All right, now I've got some red and gold and black ornaments, so I am going to add some of these. And as I know you, if you've watched us before, I always, if I can, take the hanger off, because I don't want there to be anything, you know, that, like, I don't want the hanger to be glued and then the ball pull away or something like that. So I make sure to take anything off and just stick my ball right into the glue.
So let's see. Lauren asked, can you mix snowy berries? This is a question that a lot of people have. Or ice crystal picks with plain greenery?
You can. I usually, I tell you what, this one is I was trying to think, didn't we have one? That one has got a little of both. As long as you kind of mix it evenly, you're okay to do that. Yeah. You don't want to have, because you see we've got some that don't have it and some that do. But you don't want to have, you know, areas that you want to make sure it's uniform throughout the whole wreath. So you don't want to have like part of it that doesn't have it, you know, any of the flocking on it, and then several areas that have a lot of it. You want to make sure it's real uniform. But yes, you can do that. And we do that a lot. Okay, so I added one ball. So I'm going to put this one at the top, I think. And you could, you know, you wouldn't have to necessarily, with this particular one, you wouldn't have to use all the different poinsettias. You could have just used more ornaments, or even use some of your ribbon, you know, around the outside if you wanted to. But I just kind of like the glitter stems. So, but you could do it a lot of different ways.
Linda, this is a 5-foot stand.
Yes.
It's just one that they use at florists. We just use those kinds like an actual florist uses.
Yes, and you actually can usually call your local florist and get one from them. Most of the time we've told people about this, and you know, if you've got several in your area. Now let me just say this real quick. This one will not come off, so I'm just going to glue it with it on there. But if you've got several florists in your area, call around, and usually they'll give you one. They buy them in bulk because they are funeral stands, you know, to put wreaths on for funerals and that kind of thing. So most of them buy them in bulk, and so they don't mind selling you one. You know, you don't need a whole truckload of them. You just need one. So
yeah, and the 5-foot stand.
The 5 foot is the perfect.
It is for us.
For
it
us.
Is like the perfect height.
Yeah.
I know, you know, you can get some like that at some of the craft stores, but they're shorter.
Yeah, they're like tabletop.
This is perfect for us.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that it's lightweight and movable, because we can just move it wherever we want it.
Yep. Okay. Put this one down at the bottom. Okay. And now here again, you can put as many ornaments as you want on it, or as few as you want to. I tend to like a lot of ornaments. Now that hanger's not going to come off either, so. Okay, and I'll turn it this way just briefly to see where I need to put this. Just make sure that when you're putting your ornaments in, go ahead and pull any pine around it. Once it dries, you can't move it. So you want to go ahead while it's still wet and pull everything around and make sure you've got it just like you want it. Because they are hard to move once you get them in there. this one on this side. Okay, now let's see about the black ones. I'm going to turn this way just a quick, brief second to make sure I've got, I'm going to move this one a little tighter in. There we go. Alright. I'm going to put my first one up under here.
Diane, the greens for the greenery wreath, they're all from Hobby Lobby.
Yes.
It's just the eucalyptus and berries from Hobby Lobby.
Mm-hmm. You just have to work fast when you're gluing these ornaments in, because they will stick pretty quickly. And you want to make sure you got everything where you want it. Okay. Right up under there. And you'll see me moving some of the poinsettias and that kind of thing to place things up under. That helps to give it, even when you're working with a swag, you want to make sure you're giving it the dimension like you would on a wreath. And by doing that, it helps with that dimension. And it'll just kind of be peeking out underneath the poinsettia there, which is what you want. Okay. Another one at the bottom. Okay, and I'll take it off so that you can see where we are.
Gotta curl that bottom one.
Yeah, I've got to curl this. All right, let me get that real quick. Gotta get it on there. Yeah, okay. So, there we go. Oops, got some glue hanging. I'll put one more ball right in here. And one more right here. Now then, how is that?
Yeah, I feel like that the leaf in the center is not in the center.
It's not in the center.
Yeah.
Alright, so I need to
either
move.
just add another one.
That's
up to
what
the
I'm
top.
going to do. I'm going to add another one because I have another one. So, let's see. I'll come and do it from the back so that I can get it right down the center. that better? And I think I'm going to need one more. So, let's see.
Very festive.
Yes. Okay.
Festive and blingy.
Yes, it is, which is what we wanted.
They would like to see the back of the swag.
Alrighty, 1 second, and I will show it to you. If I can get it turned around. Okay, so there's the back. Now see, these that we have that are long, we'll just cut those off. Just be very careful because you don't want to cut any of your cords, so you're going to have to watch out for that when you're cutting. So you'll just take and just cut all of those, any stems, off of the back.
The lights are
There we
actually
go.
already turned on. It's just,
Yeah.
I think that you guys can't tell.
Yeah,
it.
you can't tell that I do have it
on the
plugged up.
screen.
So yeah, there's so
Just
many
because of the
lights,
lights.
it's hard to see. But yes, it is already plugged up and lit. But there you go. And you could, like I said earlier, you can use as much of the bling or as little as you want with this, because it does have so much already going on before you ever do anything with it. So that is the good thing. I still think I may want to add one more poinsettia up there. I can't decide, but I may do that later. I can't decide if I want to add one more. How's that look?
I can't see where I'm at.
All right, y'all, yes or no with the last poinsettia? Should I put it up there or not? There it is
Or
without.
maybe just another piece of the red to break up some of the gold.
Yeah. So y'all tell me that yes or no on the poinsettia, or like Amanda said, maybe just another piece of the red. Yeah, maybe that.
Yeah, I like the red. I mean, I like
Yeah.
the
So is anybody saying anything?
The
see
heather.
what- Yeah, I like that too.
but either one really.
Yep. So what are they saying? Anything?
Yes, Linda, it's a tinsel swag, and that we got that from Vickerman.
Yep, it was from Vickerman.
And you can actually check Amazon because a lot of their stuff is on Amazon.
Yes, so if you don't have a wholesale account with them, you certainly can find stuff on Amazon. And they have got some beautiful ribbons and things and ornaments. Every kind of ornament you could possibly think of.
They do have really pretty ornaments.
They do. And they've got gorgeous Christmas trees. That's where I got my Christmas tree. So they've got beautiful ones. In fact, I think this week they're having a sale on their flocked ones.
I need a new flock.
I knew. That's what I thought of when I saw the ad.
We
That
need to get a new
she
one.
wants a flocked one. Of course, I keep telling her we could do it ourselves.
Yeah, and in fact, I think somebody asked earlier about the flocking powder, and you can get that from Amazon. That's
Yeah.
where we get it from.
Yep, that is right. Well, this has been fun.
Yeah, I think
I
I
didn't
put a
know-
piece of red over there.
Just one more
Maybe.
piece of red. I didn't know how I felt about the swag, but it works well for something like this. Right in here.
Mm-hmm. Just to break up a little bit of that
Yeah.
gold. But I do love red and gold together.
I do
And I
too.
love the pops of black in it too.
I do too. Yep, it's very traditional, of course, without the black, but just the red and gold is a very traditional Christmas combination of colors. So, there you go. Oops, I gotta get that tail.
Alicia, I don't think we need to spray any with glitter today.
No, I don't think this one's gonna need it.
I think it's got all the glitter it can stand.
Yep. Even these poinsettias are, I love that they've got them, they're red and they've got them trimmed in gold. We've had those a while, and to be honest, I can't even remember where we got them. I think Hobby Lobby, but I'm not sure.
I think they were Hobby Lobby. I'm 99% sure Hobby Lobby.
But I love those. They are so pretty. So there you go. And you know, you could do this on any kind of swag. We just did it with this gold one, but you could do it on a green one just as easily.
Yeah, and this is just another idea.
Yep.
A new idea.
A new idea of something to do.
And those of you that were asking, I'm using a 14-inch grapevine wreath. The eucalyptus is from Hobby Lobby. The ribbon is from Michael's.
Yeah.
And it's just, you know, y'all have seen me make these before because I make them a lot, but they're just,
and I think
you know,
we actually have a tutorial on making them too. So a whole tutorial on just those. Yeah. But yeah. Yep, it works out well when we need to get a bunch of them out for her to go ahead and make them while we're on here.
All right, guys. Well, this has been fun.
Yes, it has. I hope y'all have enjoyed this one. I love, love, love this ribbon. And this is so gorgeous. It just is luxurious.
Yeah, I know some of you in the comments were saying this looks like it would be something that would go to my house, I think.
Yeah,
so,
it does.
You never know.
Never know. That's the truth. And she wasn't real crazy about the swags when they came in, but this just shows what you can do to hide. And that's what I kept telling her. We're going to hide all that. We're going to hide it.
And it shows you that you can buy clearance.
Yes.
And you can incorporate higher end things with it.
Exactly.
And, you know, can't even tell that you got them on
sale. That's exactly right. Never know. Glue on that.
Dar said, when you display a swag, do you have to have two to match? No.
No, sir. Nope. You can do just one on a door. We have that a lot. A lot of people will just buy one for their door.
For sure.
So, yeah, you don't have to. Now, you can, of course, but you don't have to.
And if you had double doors, you might want to. But some people put a wreath on one side and a swag on one side. Or some people put two swags. So, it's really up to you.
It's just up to whatever you like. But, yes,
preference.
We sell just one a lot of times. So there you go.
All right, guys. Well, this was so much fun, and I hope that you all enjoyed it, and that this gives you another new and unique idea for your Christmas decor.
That's right. That's what we're here for, is to give you ideas that you can take off and do your own thing with.
That's right.
So I look forward to hearing what all you are going to do.
That's right. So y'all be sure to check out our blog at www.gracemonroehome.com, where we have tons of DIY tutorials, wreath making tutorials, floral arrangements, all kinds of fun stuff on there.
Yes, we do.
And if you are watching us on Facebook, be sure to like and follow our page so you get notified. We're live on Facebook every Friday at 4 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. If you're watching us on YouTube, be sure to click the little bell and subscribe to our channel so that you get your notifications.
That's right. And y'all go have fun decorating, making things.
That's right. And we will see you next week.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.